This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ark State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Arkansas State's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Caught over the middle, it's Dupree. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Red Wolves under the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
USC, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we haven't seen them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up the and 10 play coming up. He's got room to run. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time,
looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
We seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Red Wolves looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Arkansas State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, USC. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaking tackles and going. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's running out of time here. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And he's got it, no problem.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
The Red Wolves begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Dupree.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He tries to get it to the running back. Trapped down the middle. It's Dupree. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. A big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They finally corral him at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely trapped him for a sack. I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back. It's Madsen. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Mayava. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
You can throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker for 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB bootlegs here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield with the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Wideouts now clustered. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Same tailback, another carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Pump over the middle. It's Dupree. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Wolves. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the play action. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive, right?
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. So some of that 1st half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. It's a shotgun run call. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. To throw, it's Madsen. Grab down the middle. It's Dupree. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Hunt over the middle. It's Bush. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Red Wolves come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 24.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked in multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Important extra point.
For the extra point.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Ark St.
But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken. Defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Red Wolves are in the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Receiver makes the grab. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Leading on the run game here late. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
That's reeling in. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big game for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Alexander. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Trojans, as they come roaring back now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game. Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College